morning, guys. We're all up and at 'em early, loaded up in the van to pick up our package from the post office, and I can't wait to show you guys what we got. Let me see. Oh, they're so cute. Everybody wants to see. We ordered Indian runner ducks way back in the winter when we got our first batch of meat birds and all of our new batch of layers, and they passed away in transit twice. So they couldn't ship us another batch until July when their runner ducks were hatching again. So we got them. Thank you, Murray McMurray Hatchery. We made a quick pit stop at the Tractor Supply. Don't let it sit on the seat. We made a quick pit stop at the Tractor Supply to pick up duck food and bedding. Hey, Messy Marvin.
Mom, I wanna eat.
I know you do.
What else?
These little scallywags are like fresh out of bed this morning, and so they're dirty faced and pajamas and messy hair and the whole works.
Mama, what's that bad thing right there?
I don't know. Let me see. Is it a warmer? Yeah, it's probably a little warmer that they send. Yeah. Okay, we made it home. Abby is getting her feeders and waterers ready for her ducks, which are in this box. She's going to put in some bedding and just leave them in this box until Daddy gets home to help her set up the brooder outside. The boys are back outside doing all of their daily chores. Evan does all of our chicken chores. Owen takes care of the pig, and then since Evan's home and Mama's not feeling great, he also is going to water the cows and move fencing today for me so they can get some fresh grass. We just keep extending it with fiberglass step-in posts and one string of wire. Maybe I'll have him take the camera out there and show you what he's doing as he does it. So that's our plan for today. I am going to, oh, here they all come. I'm going to make a list and I'll show you guys what's on the list. And as we go throughout the day, I will keep you updated on how much we get done. Emma and Shiloh picked the tomatoes that the chickens didn't get and that didn't have blossom and rot. A lot of them are split because we've been getting a ton of rain. Right now, Abby is gonna make some scrambled eggs, and we're gonna use those eggshells to sprinkle on the base of our tomatoes with some Epsom salt. And some coffee grinds, because my friend Dory said that would help with blossom and rot. So that's what we're gonna do next. The boys are outside scrubbing the cow waterer and filling that up, and Abby finished her little ducks. They have some water and some feed. That is the girls' deal. They wanted ducklings, so they saved up their money. They bought these runner ducks. We have 6 females and 2 males, and they're supposed to be a variety, chocolate and blue, but looks like they're all chocolate, so I guess they just gave us what they had, which is fine. So yeah, they're gonna raise up these ducklings and hopefully breed them, hatch them out, breed them, sell baby ducklings, and sell duck eggs. That's their goal. Here is our list today. This is from yesterday. I actually already made butter. I already fed my sourdough. I'd like to make some more yogurt. We have to make egg bites for breakfast tomorrow and enchilada casserole for dinner. I'm not sure if I'm gonna get to that. We might just have chicken tacos. The boys are working on moving fencing. I have to can some bone broth that I cooked in my roaster. The girls picked tomatoes, they checked the cucumbers, and there wasn't any ready, and they haven't done beans yet. So I'm gonna send them back out after we eat for beans. They have to check melons and check lemon balm, basil, and mint to see if we could pick any of that to dehydrate. I have to put a chicken in the Instant Pot for dinner, and we have to make tortillas. This is all what we need to do sometime this week. So yeah, that's just the week. That's actually a small checklist because I am not feeling my best. So I'm trying to get done what we can do, and that's a tiny checklist for a typical day around here. But we'll see what we get done.
Hey, Clementine. Hey, Hazel.
We got all of our chores done. The boys mowed and like weed whacked what they could around here. And now, I spontaneously listed our van on Facebook Marketplace, hoping that it would sell. And the reason why I say spontaneously was because I've been intending to list it. Okay, I'll back up. We had a big white van, and we've had it since Emma was a baby, so for about 8 years. And it broke down last summer, and we never got it, like we could never get it fixed. It was old. It was a 2003, and it was like one thing after another. So we didn't have a van for like 8 months. And then we got this one, which honestly it was a bummer deal. We drove all the way to almost Kentucky, like the top of Tennessee, to get it. And it's a 1995 club wagon, and we bought it with our tax return, and we didn't want to pay a ton of money, and we definitely don't want to go into debt, so we just wanted to buy something cash, and there was nothing in our price range for sale, like nothing. So we grabbed this because it was all we could find, and we just wanted a family vehicle. And on the way home, we like had this gut sinking feeling that it just wasn't gonna work. The AC doesn't work, the throttle doesn't work, like it dies in the middle of intersections and stuff. Like, it's just not a safe car for us. Yeah, it got us to town and to dentist appointments and stuff while we've had it, because we've had it since, I want to say February. So it got us to town and whatnot, but my kids don't even want to drive in it because it's so hot. If you know Tennessee in the summer, and a 15-passenger van, like it's a hot box back there. Like, it is hot and sweaty, and it's just miserable. And so even though we're grateful, I'm even more grateful because I did list it on Facebook today, and it sold within like 10 minutes. So we're gonna go meet the guy this evening. Brandon is, not all of us, because obviously we can't all get home if we sell the van. So Brandon and Kaden are gonna go meet the guy this evening. Lord willing, he shows up, and sell this puppy. And I'm relieved because we all took a family vote, and that money is going to go straight to our concrete fund. So praise Jesus. I look like a hot mess, you guys. Sorry about that. So the kids are cleaning it out. We got all of our regular chores done. So they are cleaning out the van, getting all the car seats out, vacuuming it, getting all of our totes out from underneath. I don't know if I've ever done a van tour, but I probably won't be doing one for a while now because we won't have a van. But we store, instead of a diaper bag, I have 2 totes under the seat that has extra clothes and diapers and wipes and stuff. But, so that's that. They are cleaning it out and vacuuming it up and getting it nice and tidy. And we're gonna pray like nobody's business that this man actually shows up and pays what we're asking, so that we can have our concrete for our house. We, like I said, we all took a vote, and the kids were like, we'll go without, because they went without a car for 8 months. We have Brandon's truck still that fits, I think, 6 people. So like 6 people can go into town at a time. So they're like, we'll go without going places, especially in that van, not ungrateful wise, but just because it's so hot. We'll go without to have a house. So concrete is our first huge step, and this will put a huge dent in that concrete expense. So praise Jesus. Y'all, I'm totally rambling, and I'm sorry if this is not an interesting video, but this is what's going on in our real life. And I promised myself that even if it wasn't tidy or interesting, I'd just share what's going on in our real life, and this is a real life video. It's so messy. It's so messy. 10 kids in the big old van. Like, I don't ever get to the back, to the nooks and crannies. It's just a mess. All right, guys. I'm solo milking tonight. We got everything done, got the van cleaned. We still haven't taken it to be sold, so I have to do that as soon as I'm done milking. Clemmie's got her grain. I gotta wipe her down, and we're gonna see how this goes tonight. I don't solo milk very often because I'm pregnant. I actually didn't milk at all last night. Brandon did it, but she doesn't give as much when I don't help. I've noticed that. She's my girl. She was salty the first week we had her and gave me a really hard time. She gives Brandon a hard time when he milks alone. But so far so good. I have a couple teenagers here as my backup just in case. We have her little tub full of alfalfa pellets. That's her treat at the stanchion. We often give her dairy ration. We are just out of it. Taylor's was out of it this week, so we're waiting until they get more in stock, but she loves alfalfa. We spray her down with our fly spray. We've made some adjustments to that and it works really great. And now I'm gonna wipe her down and get milking. Okay, this is just some Dr. Bronner's and tea tree and soapy water, and then I used just a rag. That's like a pillowcase or a receiving blanket that I ripped apart. And I'm just gonna wipe her down. Oh, she has a cut or something from one of those brambles. Good job.
And that's my side. Hallelujah.
Okay, after that, I just get a couple squirts out to check and see if there's anything funky going on. Usually there's not. She's great. And then I go to town. So I'm gonna see if I can speed this up for you guys. Alright guys, milking's done. All the animals are put to bed. All I can hear now are frogs and cicadas. I'm gonna go inside and get my kids all settled in and wait for Brandon to come home with a load of water. He's super late tonight. He won't be home till like 10. So I'm gonna get my kids cleaned up and everybody put to bed, and I will see you on the next one.